The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is coming your way on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High basketball is finally on the air. Good evening, everybody, from the Carl Johansson Gymnasium at Burlington High School. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo, the on-site video producer. Carmen Pratt, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's been a long time coming tonight because of a JV game that went double overtime, but we're finally ready to bring you the varsity game between your Ottumwa Bulldog boys basketball team and the Burlington Grayhounds. By the way, that JV game ended in favor of Burlington, just barely 86-85. Chase Thompson had 30 points for Ottumwa in the loss, and Braden Larkin added 23. A great effort by the Ottumwa sophomores tonight, coming up 1 point short in double overtime in a game that, if you're following my Twitter account, you know that was quite over-officiated. We had a ton of whistles, especially in the second half. But anyway, on to our varsity matchup. Ottumwa comes in at 2-4. And it's a new year, but many of the same issues for the Bulldogs, who fell behind 10-0 at the Lincoln Roundhouse on Friday and never seemed a threat to mount a comeback. The defensive problems are still there, and Lincoln always seemed a step quicker than OHS in that Friday night game. In the stats, that shows most in rebounding, where Ottumwa allowed the Rails to grab 19 offensive boards. It's now a 3-game losing streak. They've all been on the road, and that road continues both tonight and tomorrow. A tough trip here to Burlington and a tough trip tomorrow night to Ames. Head coach Neil Hartz is searching for the right formula in his lineups, which included giving senior Tanner Shark his first start of the season on Friday, and Tanner will be in the starting lineup again tonight. Now, whoever steps on the floor for Ottumwa, they have to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Lincoln had 12 steals on Friday. That's a number that makes it very hard for Ottumwa to win any basketball game. And Coach Hart's telling me today turnovers are right now the number one problem for his squad. As for Burlington, they are 8-3. Their head coach is Caleb Akey. He's in his third season at Burlington, 34-22 with the Greyhounds. Previous to Burlington, he coached 2 years at Mount Pleasant, and his overall record 57-43. Burlington was the surprise team of Class 4A last season. They won a sub-state semifinal on the road at Iowa City West, and then they stunned unbeaten Pleasant Valley in the sub-state final on a neutral court to advance to Wells Fargo Arena. Eventual Class 4A champion Ames ended the Greyhounds' run in the state quarterfinals last year, but Burlington still has a lot of talent. They came out of the gate hot this season, winning 8 of their first 9 games. However, they are 0-2 in 2023, road losses at Iowa City West and Cedar Rapids, Washington. Burlington is 5-0 on their home court, however, and they begin with Marquise Lewis. The senior forward was the team's second leading scorer in their run to state last year, and he's almost doubling his output this season, averaging 25 points per game. He had 31 in their loss at Cedar Rapids, Washington last week. As we mentioned, Caleb Akey, the head coach, he's a Burlington grad and left Mount Pleasant to come home after just 2 seasons with the Panthers. Obviously, a trip to state in his second year means he has both met and exceeded the expectations that were put on him when he came home. So, again, we're on the air for our pregame show, a delayed start because of the JV game going double overtime, but right now we're ready to take a 3-minute timeout. When we return, we will talk about last year's meeting between Ottumwa and Burlington, which a score that was surprising at the time but turned out not to be as the rest of the season played itself out. We'll talk about that after this 3-minute timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other. because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Hi everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog boys on the road tonight at Burlington. By the way, the girls team is hosting Burlington tonight. They got started a little closer on time than we're going to start. And at the half, Ottumwa leading Burlington in girls basketball tonight back in Ottumwa 21-12. Last year, Ottumwa hosted Burlington in boys basketball. It was on January 10th, and Burlington ended up winning the game 63-43. OHS felt pretty good coming into that matchup with the Grayhounds, but Burlington put up 41 points over the second and third quarters on its way to that 20-point victory. Marquise Lewis, who's their leading scorer this year, he led all scorers in last year's matchup with 17 points. And Burlington harassed Ottumwa into 18 turnovers, 15 of which were steals. Now, OHS had beaten the Grayhounds in each of the previous 2 seasons before Burlington turned the tables a year ago. There was one meeting between the two teams back in 2015, which Burlington won, and that's the only meeting in recent memory, or at least in the quick stats / varsity bound / go bound era that we can look back at for statistical history. So these two teams don't meet a lot, but they've been meeting more regularly since Burlington joined the Southeast Conference and became one of the foes that Ottumwa schedules as a non-conference opponent pretty much every season. Now, we're stepping out of Iowa Alliance Conference play tonight, and we are the only Iowa Alliance Conference team, at least in the South Division, in action tonight. Probably should check that North Division schedule. We'll do that here in a moment. But as we look at the Iowa Alliance South Division standings, Hoover has grabbed the conference lead at 4-1 in the South, 5-2 overall. They did that by beating Roosevelt on Friday. Roosevelt 3-1. The Rough Riders are 6-3 overall in the season. Des Moines East picked up a narrow win over Des Moines North on Friday. The Scarlets now 2-2 in the conference, 3-5 overall. Lincoln's win over Ottumwa on Friday moved them to 2-3 in conference play, 3-6 on the season. Ottumwa and North are both 1-3 in the conference, tied for 5th, but Ottumwa did beat North, of course. The Bulldogs, as we mentioned, 2-4 on the season, and the Polar Bears are 2-7. So again, Ottumwa, the only Iowa Alliance South team in action tonight. There are a couple of games involving Iowa Alliance North teams. Mason City, their boys are on the road at Charles City tonight, and Marshalltown is hosting Cedar Rapids Jefferson. Now, we will be in action tomorrow night, and it'll be the first time that Ottumwa will play an Iowa Alliance North Division team. Again, we were supposed to play Mason City on January 2nd at Wells Fargo Arena. That got postponed. We'll play them at home on January 28th now. But our first official Iowa Alliance North matchup will be Ames. That'll be tomorrow night in Ames. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. Of course, we'll have all the action right here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. All right, we'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you tonight's starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldogs on the road at Burlington tonight. Let's check the starting lineups first for your Ottumwa Bulldogs in the backcourt. The 6-foot junior point guard Rasha Pope, 10.8 points and just over 2.5 rebounds a game. The 2 guard, 6'1" senior Tanner Shark, 2.5 points and about a rebound a game. At the 3 spot tonight, 6-foot senior Carter Thompson, just under 4 points and about a rebound and a half per game for Thompson. At the 4, 6'2" senior Shakir Pope, 7.3 points and 1.5 rebounds a game. And in the post as well, 6'4" sophomore Trey Brown, the team's leading scorer, 12.8 points and 8.3 rebounds per game. As for Burlington, in their backcourt, 5'10" senior J.J. Martin, second leading scorer, 14.5 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. 6'2" senior Bryson Tate, 3.5 points, 3.5 rebounds a game. 5'10" junior Christos Concevelos, 4.5 points and just over 2.5 rebounds a game. Then up front, 6'4" sophomore Nehemiah Lewis, 5 points and 4 rebounds a game. And then their big scorer, 6'5" senior Marquise Lewis, 25 points and 8 rebounds per contest. Ottumwa wearing the gunmetal gray jerseys, white lettering trimmed in red, Bulldogs on the front, white numbers trimmed in red front and back, and a gray and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Burlington has home white jerseys, purple lettering Greyhounds across the front, purple numbers trimmed in silver front and back, and a wide purple stripe trimmed both sides in silver down the sides of the white jerseys and the white shorts for the Greyhounds. Apparently they're going to introduce every single player, at least announce every player's name before we start tonight. Not as if we haven't already been delayed almost a full hour. Our scheduled tip time was 7:45. It is 8:41 right now. As we mentioned, the JV game not only went double overtime, but there were a ton of fouls called in that game. They called 17 fouls in the third quarter alone. Annie and I lost track of how many fouls were called by the time we got into the fourth quarter, into the first overtime, into the second overtime. But hopefully in a few minutes we're going to have some basketball here. We'll take a break in a moment here when they get to the national anthem. We haven't done the tail of the tape yet. Statistical breakdown of the two teams. Ottumwa averaging 55.2 points a game. Burlington 59.1. Bulldogs allowing 64.8 points per game. Burlington giving up 55.5. Rebounds per game, Ottumwa 28.5. Burlington 27.5. Assists per game, Ottumwa just over 11. Burlington just over 9. Turnovers per game, this is where Ottumwa's got to get better. 16.8 turnovers per game for the Bulldogs, 12 turnovers a game for the Greyhounds. Bulldogs shoot 44.9% from the field, Burlington 48.1%. Three-point shooting percentage, Ottumwa's been better, 36% to Burlington's 27.5%. And free throw percentage, neither team very good from the line this season. Ottumwa 57.5% from the free throw line, Burlington 56.1%. Ottumwa 2-4, Burlington 8-3. And I was asked, why has Ottumwa played so few games? Burlington's actually already played half their season. Ottumwa's schedule a little bit backloaded. Of course, we didn't have any Tuesday games in December, and our first game of this year was postponed. Time for the national anthem. We'll take a 90-second, we'll make it a 2-minute break and come back with the opening tip on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
As As we're back from our national anthem break, we're underway. The opening tip controlled by Burlington. They move it left to right in the opening half. Dribbling up top, Christos Consavalos over to left side, picked up the dribble, goes underneath. Burkeesh Lewis turn around in the lane, can't let him catch it there, lays it in. And the senior averaging 25 points a game puts the first points on the board for Burlington. Burlington with a zone press, and it's knocked away and stolen to midcourt. Consavalos left side, down to the baseline for Lewis. He was trying to back down Shakir Pope, pass across the lane, tough catch in the lane, off the glass short, and the tip, though, is good by Nehemiah Lewis. Burlington quickly up 4-0. Burlington a 1-2-2 zone press, looking to trap near midcourt. Carter Thompson on the right side, to the left for Rashaw Pope, races across the timeline. Trying to get out of a double team, gets it up top to Thompson. Carter over to the right side, they look to trap him there. Gets it in the corner, Pope gets away from his man, pull up baseline jumper, good. Shakir Pope with the Bulldogs' first bucket, 4-2. Bulldogs and Greyhounds, dog-eat-dog world tonight. Promise I won't make that joke again. Right side is Lewis up high as Ottumwa showed a little zone trap. Swing it left side for Consavalos, back up top to J.J. Martin. Swing it right corner, nearly through the hands of Lewis, rescues it, skip it back up top to Martin, left-handed dribble. Pulls up, free throw line extended, kick it over left side to Consavalos. Back up top to Martin. Ottumwa looks like they're in a 2-3 zone. Right side to Lewis, dribbles in, pull up long, two-point jumper, counted, and he's fouled. Boy, Ottumwa, I thought maybe they were catching a break there. That's a low percentage shot, but not only did he make it, he got fouled. Foul called on Rashaw Pope, his first. Lewis at the line, 63% on the season. And the free throw, no good. Rebound to Shakir Pope. So 6-2 the score. Ottumwa down 4 early. 6:15 opening quarter. Rashaw into the front court. Dribbles left side in the lane, puts it up. Shot was blocked. Ricochets to Trey Brown, and he got bumped by Nehemiah Lewis. And that'll be the first foul on the younger Lewis. Just a sophomore. Carter Thompson inbounding from the baseline, lob to the elbow for Trey Brown, right side to Pope, left side to Thompson, elbow jumper, too strong, rebound to Martin. Into the front court on the right side is J.J. Martin, the 5'10" senior, averaging 14.5 a game, goes around to pick, in the lane, puts up the floater, got it. Dribble penetration was a problem for Ottumwa defensively in their last game, and now they'll take a timeout. 8-2 Burlington, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Ottumwa timeout, Burlington with their press on. Carter Thompson left side for Trey Brown. Brown almost across the timeline, now back to Thompson, now across the timeline right side to Pope. Rashaw skip it to left wing to Trey, and oh, come on. Trey's called for the travel. He leaned a little bit left and started dribbling right. And I've been saying that for years. That is not a travel. These officials are way too quick to whistle that. Now Martin the other way. Bulldogs want to trap him, but he gets across the timeline. Lob it left side for Consavalos. Into the lane, and Burkeesh Lewis tried to dish it across to Nehemiah Lewis, and the younger Lewis lost it out of bounds. So Ottumwa gets it back. 5:23 first quarter, trailing 8-2. Inbound to Rashaw Pope. Pope on the left side, lob it right side to Thompson. Bulldogs looking for a way through the trappers. Left side back to Rashaw, back to Carter right side across the timeline. Picked up his dribble, skips it left corner for Tanner Shark, back to the wing for Rashaw, and he did a little fake and move, and they call that a travel. His feet aren't moving. His feet are not moving, and that's the same official twice who's called that. A ball fake when the feet don't move cannot be a travel. I really wish they would revisit. This is Trey Brown knocks a pass away in the lane, tips it to Rashaw, and he's fouled from behind as he tried to race up court. But to finish the thought, I really think the officials in this state need to revisit what is and is not traveling, because right now, simple moves, the same moves you see players make, not just at the pro level. I mean, the pros are a different level of how many steps you can take, but moves that are common at the college level, as J.J. Martin nearly stole it, tried to save it from going out of bounds, bounced it off of Rashaw Pope, and would go back to Burlington. 4:47 first quarter, Ottumwa down 8-2. Again, my thoughts getting a little long here, but moves that are common in college basketball, where traveling is still fairly strict. As Ottumwa tried the press, but then a dish underneath to Marquise Lewis, and he lays it in, and it's 10-2 Burlington. Ottumwa's turned it over twice on travel calls. It would be normal moves in college basketball. Rashaw Pope right wing, a shot fake, driving, kick it to the corner. Shakir Pope for three, count it. Shakir Pope with the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 5, 10-5. Lewis, the big man, across the timeline right side of Martin, fires underneath, and the reverse layup missed by Bryson Tate. Ottumwa's got the rebound, 2-on-2 the other way. Rashaw Pope down the lane, left-handed layup, got it. Bulldogs get out in transition to make it 10-7. Well, Ottumwa probably should have given up a layup there, but Bryson Tate tried the much more difficult reverse layup. Now Lewis down the lane. The big man, no, but he's fouled, and Marquise Lewis will shoot two. Lewis missed the shot when he got fouled. The ricochet came to him. He tried 3 more times to just put it back in, and it wouldn't go for him. Tanner Shark gets his first foul, team foul number 2. Lewis 0 for 1 at the line so far tonight, and make it 1 for 2. He's got 7 of Burlington's 11 points. Substitution for the Greyhounds, Mateo Rascon, a 6'3" senior, checks in, replacing Bryson Tate. Second free throw, no good, and the rebound to Shakir Pope. Shark back the other way. Bulldogs down just 4, 11-7, against one of last year's state qualifiers in Class 4A, Burlington. Up top to Carter Thompson. Right side handoff to Pope. Rashaw top of the key on the dribble. Pull up free throw line jumper. A little too strong off the rim, and the rebound, Marquise Lewis. Big man can handle. He races into the front court. 6'5" senior. Pulls up left side. Kick it right side to Gonzavalos. Dribbles outside to J.J. Martin. Pull up jumper from outside the lane. Got it. That is a silky smooth stroke by J.J. Martin. The official stops play. I think a warning there for a Burlington player touching the ball after the made basket. Substitution for Ottumwa. Alan Cook has checked in, replacing Carter Thompson. Cook, the 6'7" senior. Pope, right side for Shark against the press. Tanner, jump pass across the timeline to Cook. Kicks it back to Rashaw Pope. Tried to drive in, nearly at his pocket pick, backs it out. Rosh over to left side, handoff Shakir Pope. Pope, pull up, 2-point jumper left side, got it. Shakir Pope is hitting his shots tonight. He's got 7, 13-9, Bulldogs back within 4. Almost backed off the press. Burlington broke it way too easily the few times they tried it here in the first quarter. Right side, Gonzavalos into the corner, Nehemiah Lewis. Skip pass left wing, Marquise Lewis into the corner, and the floater by Rascon, no good. Rebound to Shakir Pope. Dogs want to run, could have numbers, 2-on-2. Shakir down the lane, layup counted, and the foul. Shakir Pope twisting into the lane, the finger roll with the right hand, and a chance for a 3-point play. And that foul is on Marquise Lewis, his first, team foul number 2. 13-11, 2:21 to go opening quarter, and Shakir Pope with a chance for a 3-point play. Pope 64% from the line on the season, and the free throw, though, too strong. Marquise Lewis with the rebound, so we stay at a 2-point game. Lewis into the front court, crosses over, left side, kick to the corner, and a 3 on the way, an air ball. The putback, no, it was partially blocked by Pope. Rebound to Bulldogs, up ahead, and a one-handed slam by Shakir Pope on the fast break. He got up and slammed it with the right hand. We're tied at 13. Right side, and a bunny hop and a travel on Marquise Lewis. So that initial sequence on the other end, Gonzavalos airballed a 3, Rascon went for the putback. It was blocked from behind, I think, by either Trey Brown or Rasha Pope. Alan Cook got it. They got it out quickly up ahead of Shakir Pope, and he dunked it with the right hand to tie the game. Now Rasha Pope in the front court. To the right wing, Trey Brown. Brown trying to drive on Rascon. Double team comes. Ball's on the floor. And J.J. Martin with a steal. Got it to Rascon over to Consavalos. Into the front court. Down to the baseline, Rakesh Lewis backs it out to the corner. Launches a three. No good. Rebound, Carter Thompson. Thompson back into the game. Carter into the front court. Up top for Pope. Under a minute and a half to go opening quarter. Game tied at 13. Pope, right wing to Thompson. They're really trying to deny Trey Brown down low. He comes and gets it at the elbow. Down the lane, jump stop. Shot was good, but they call that an offensive foul. Well, I didn't see a lot in that. It looked kind of like a flop. But Trey Brown gets his first, team foul number 3. Minute 14 to go. Ottumwa thought they might take the lead there, but not to be. J.J. Martin strolls across the timeline, right side, goes to the wing for Bryson Tate. Tate up top for Consavalos, left side now to Martin. Let's give it right side Consavalos against an Ottumwa zone here. To the wing for Tate. Into the lane for Lewis. And a foul on the floor called on Ottumwa. Trey Brown can't believe it. And they're going to get Trey for his second. 2 quick fouls on Trey Brown. He'll check out, and Luke Gravy comes in to replace him. Again, same official, and again, I didn't see much in it. Inbound right wing for Lewis. They double team him in the corner. Into the lane, Rascon. Back out, pass deflected by Thompson into the hands of Luke Gravy. Gravy up ahead to Pope. Bulldogs under some pressure, but Rasha gets it across the timeline. Rasha down to the corner, pressured by J.J. Martin. He's got to get rid of it pretty soon. Back up top to Thompson. Neil Hartz calls out the play. Carter picked up his dribble near midcourt, threw it right side, nearly threw it away, but Consavalos went for the steal instead of letting it go, and he ended up tipping it out of bounds. So Ottumwa catches a break there. Shot clock did not reset. 15 on the shot clock. 26.6 on the game clock opening quarter, tied at 13. Carter Thompson looks to get it in. Got it into Luke Gravy. Gravy, right wing to Shakir Pope, into the corner for Thompson. Thompson out to the wing, up top Alan Cook. Dribbles right, hands it back to Thompson. To the right wing for Pope. Down low looking for Cook, knocked away, stolen by Lewis. He gets around Shakir Pope, and he'll lay it in over Rasha Pope. And it's 15-13, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Long three at the buzzer, no good. 15-13 Burlington, back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
About ready to start the second quarter here in Burlington tonight. Your Ottumwa boys trailing the Greyhounds only by 2, 15-13. Bulldogs start with the ball. Already 11 points for Shakir Pope. Rasha Pope between the circles. Right side for Thompson. Carter up top, Luke Gravy. Into the high post for Alan Cook, back to Gravy. Thought about a three. Again, they call it travel. He did a shot fake, 1 foot move, but then the same foot started the drive. He didn't lift up both feet. And it's the same official again. We've got an official who is trigger happy on travels. Just love coming to the Southeast Conference. Bryson Tate to the free throw line. Throw it right side. J.J. Martin will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound to Shakir Pope. Coming in to tie him up is Shea Stringer, a 5'9" junior who checked in for the first time. And the held ball will keep it with Burlington. 7:25 second quarter. And J.J. Martin tried to throw it underneath Nehemiah Lewis. Ottumwa steals it. Gravy up ahead to Pope. No look pass. Left side, Carter Thompson. Layup good. Beautiful assist from Rashaw Pope. Carter Thompson, his first bucket. We're tied at 15. Now Marquise Lewis into the front court. Right side for Martin. Back down to Lewis. Ottumwa playing zone here. Lewis picked up his dribble in a crowd. Must have gotten tipped because he dribbled again. And now he's called for a travel. Same official who's called every travel in this game. And Burlington doesn't like that call either, and I don't blame them. People think I'm just being a homer when I complain about the travels on Ottumwa, but I don't think Lewis traveled on that. I think he pivoted. Now Ottumwa back the other way. Pope into the front court to the center. Tough catch, Allen Cook down the lane. Kick it right corner. Shakir Pope for a three in the lead. Back iron, no. Long rebound out to Shea Stringer, and here come the Greyhounds. Lewis right side. Crossover dribble. Into the lane. Pull-up jumper, 10 feet. Got it. There's a reason he averages 25 a game. He's got 11, and Burlington leads 17-15. Right now, it's been pretty much Shakir Pope versus Marquise Lewis. Thompson right side against that zone press. Lob it left side for Rashaw Pope. Walks it across the timeline. Back right side to Thompson. Burlington settles into that zone with Lewis at the top. A 1-2-2. Right side to Gravy into the high post. Shakir Pope, elbow jumper, left it short. Lewis with the rebound. Long pass up ahead and running it down, Bryson Tate. Came too far under the rim, kicks it back out to Stringer. To the corner for Tate, left side, pivots. Hands off Marquise Lewis. Thinking about a long three. Now he goes backdoor and too tall for Shea Stringer on the right block over his head and out of bounds. .5:57 second quarter. Last year, Ottumwa had hung close in the first quarter against Burlington, then gave up a ton of points in the second and third quarter. So far, they're staying with it. Right corner, Luke Gravy. Skip it left wing, Carter Thompson. Left alone, he'll try the three. Count it! Carter Thompson with a three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. Bulldogs have their first lead, 18-17. J.J. Martin goes high on the left side to Stringer. Back right side to Martin. Bulldogs in that zone, left side to Stringer. Penetrates, puts up a runner, and got it from the free throw line extended left side. Shea Stringer has his first bucket, and Burlington leads again 19-18. That's a shot Ottumwa doesn't mind giving up, though. That's not one of their big-time scores. Thompson right side. Against that 1-2-2 zone. Lob it left side for Pope. Well up high still. Into the high post, Shakir Pope. Kick it right wing for Thompson. Jump pass back to Luke Gravy, and Marquise Lewis went for the steal, ran into him. That's a foul, and that is the second foul on the leading scorer for the Greyhounds, Marquise Lewis. We told you Lewis had 31 against Cedar Rapids, Washington in their last game last week. The rest of the team combined scored 24. They did not get a lot of scoring other than him, and they don't have a whole lot other than him tonight. He's got 11 of their 19. Right side is Thompson. Lewis does stay in with the two fouls. Up top to Gravy, left wing to Rashaw Pope. Drives a lane, little floater off the glass, no, and Lewis has the rebound. Up ahead to J.J. Martin, right side. Lost the dribble, goes back to get it, and somehow was allowed to dribble again. I don't get that. Fed it to Lewis, who lays it up and in. I have no idea how that wasn't a double dribble. J.J. Martin just was driving in right side. The ball slipped out of his hands. He went over, picked it up with both hands, dribbled again, and then passed it. That should have been a double dribble. Instead, it's a bucket, and Burlington leads by 3. Thompson high on the right side in the front court. Bounce it left side for Pope. Back up top to Luke Gravy. Into Shakir Pope, out to Thompson. Shot fake, skip it left wing, thrown away. Stolen by Martin. Luke Gravy trying to catch up, and they forced him to miss the layup, and the rebound tipped by Rashaw Pope back to Gravy. So great job by Luke Gravy to break up that fast break. Kick it left corner. Shakir Pope for 3. Too strong. Rebound to Martin. Now the Greyhounds want to run again. Shakir trying to poke it away from behind. Martin feeds it to Nehemiah Lewis, who misses the layup on the other end. And then Marquise Lewis steals it, and a foul on Ottumwa as he goes back up. Ottumwa got the rebound, fed it to Rasha Pope, but then Lewis came in from behind when Pope was looking for someone, I think, to pass to. And Rasha might have gotten his second foul. Either that or it's on Gravy. No, they get Pope. And now both Rasha Pope and Trey Brown have 2 fouls each. Lewis at the line where he's only 1 of 3 so far on the night. 3:42 to go until halftime. First free throw is good. 14 already for Lewis. Luke Gravy checks out. Tanner Shark back in. Rasha Pope also out, and Caleb Campbell is in for the first time tonight. One more free throw for the 6'5" senior. Definite All-State candidate in Class 4A. It's up and good. And Burlington leads 23-18. Burlington is led by as many as 8. Ottumwa had an 18-17 lead, but Burlington's on a 6-0 run. Shark across the timeline, jump pass left side for Thompson. Carter now between the circles, right side to Campbell. Campbell to Shark. To the top of the key. Kicks it high on the left side to Thompson. 10 on the shot clock. Thompson up top to Campbell. Under pressure from Stringer, behind to Shark with 5 on the shot clock. And a travel called on Tanner Shark as he tried to dish off to Alan Cook. Christos Concevelos is back in for Burlington. He's got it right wing. Down to the corner, Nehemiah Lewis. Lob in the lane, Marquise Lewis. No, you can't. Again, you cannot let him catch it that close. Easy layup there over Pope. And it's 25-18, 8-0 run for Burlington. They lead by 7. Someone's got to find a way to generate some offense without Rasha Pope on the floor. He hasn't scored much tonight. And now Ottumwa turns it over on a 10-second call. Bulldogs didn't have the sense of urgency, and there's a timeout for Neil Hartz and Ottumwa. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it here. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Bridge City Realty. Whether you're looking to buy your next home or sell your current property, they'll be with you every step of the way. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's trusted experts. By Community First Credit Union, because together is better. Check them out at cfirstcreditunion.com. And by William Penn University's Iowa Pride Scholarship geared towards high school seniors. Learn how you can pay $7,000 or less per year. Visit wmpenn.edu/Iowa Pride to find out more. .244 to go until halftime. Ottumwa, after taking the lead, has surrendered 8 straight points. They're down 25-18, and Burlington has the ball. J.J. Martin, right side for Tate. Tate to the top of the key, handoff to Consavelos. Right side to Marquise Lewis, give it left side to Tate. He'll try a 3, hand in his face, didn't matter. Bryson Tate, only a 25% three-point shooter, but he buries that one, and suddenly Burlington has its biggest lead, 28-18. Shark, left side for Thompson. Got to go. Across the timeline to Shakir Pope, got away from his defender. Yep, that one was a travel. He got away from the defender, started to move, but didn't have the ball where he wanted it and didn't get that dribble down in time. .215 to go until the half, and turnovers again plaguing Ottumwa here. They've been a problem the last 3 games. They're a problem tonight. Left corner, Tate tries another 3. That one hit the side of the glass. It was saved by Campbell from going out of bounds, but J.J. Martin picked it up. He missed the layup, and Alan Cooks got the rebound. Gets it up ahead to Thompson. Carter into the front court. Right side to Campbell. Campbell down low. Turnaround baseline jumper by Shakir Pope. No good. Rebound to Marquise Lewis. Here come the Greyhounds on the run. Lewis, free throw line. Fed it to Nehemiah Lewis in the lane. Shot blocked from behind. Oh, a late whistle from behind. The official right at the play thought that was a clean block. The backside whistle, or backside official blows the whistle and calls the foul on Alan Cook, his first, team foul number 6. Nehemiah Lewis at the line, only 43% on the season. Of course, he makes the first one. 29-18. Trey Brown back in for Ottumwa, replacing Shakir Pope. Minute 37 to go until the half, and this half is coming to a rough end for Ottumwa here. They took the lead, and they haven't scored since. Now trailing by 11. Lewis's second free throw, good. And now it's a 12-point bulge, 30-18. Thompson on the right side, or left side, still in the backcourt. Let's give it a right side for Shark. He's in trouble, and he just did get it across the timeline in time. Now Trey Brown trying to drive in, jumper in the lane, back iron, in and out, and the rebound to Tate. Some contact on that jumper, no call. Interesting. Nehemiah Lewis left side to Tate. Down to the corner for Nehemiah Lewis. Tried to throw a pass backside. It hit the rim and deflected to Gonzalez. Kicks it out to Martin. He drives in the lane, puts up the jumper, back iron, no, and a foul on the rebound as Nehemiah Lewis had the rebound and got fouled, and that'll send him to the line for a 1-and-1. Team foul number 7. Second foul on Tanner Shark. 1 minute to go in the first half. Interesting, on that pass that actually hit like the bottom of the rim and came down, that should have reset the shot clock. They didn't reset it, as the free throw is no good. But the rebound rescued by Marquise Lewis, feeds it to Martin in the lane, who feeds it again across to Nehemiah Lewis, who lays it in. And it's 32-18. Shark on the left side. To the center for Caleb Campbell, kicks it right corner, Allen Cook to the wing, Thompson. Thompson drives in, back in the corner, Cook for three, too strong, rebound to Campbell left side, backs it out. Ball didn't hit the rim. Right side Carter Thompson, yeah, that time he shuffled the feet, that was a travel. The other ones that I was not happy about earlier, they weren't travels, but Carter that time, his feet slid before he dribbled, so can't argue with that one. Shot clock now off, under 30 seconds to go in the half. It is a 13-0 run for Burlington, and they may hold for one here. High on the right side is Tate, just backs it away. To the left for Gonzalez, back right side to Tate. Drives in, kick it out, and a whistle, and a travel is called. I'm not sure about that, but Ottumwa will take it. 10 seconds to go. They've got a chance maybe to get a bucket here before halftime and end this 13-0 Burlington run. Carter Thompson hit a three to put us up 18-17. It's been all Greyhounds since. Rashad back in the game, gets it to Shark. Shark down the lane, shot blocked by Nehemiah Lewis. 2 seconds, Tate with it, half court, won't get a shot off. And at the half it is Burlington 32 and Ottumwa 18, and I think Coach Hartz is wondering why there's not a foul called on that one when Shark went up and Nehemiah Lewis hacked down on him and no call. 32-18 the halftime score. We're back in 3 minutes with your halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Hey, it's Sam here, your Lisco sales rep. Summertime weather is just around the corner, so you know the drill. Construction is in full swing, and we have limited time to get your order on the list for this year. As you're prioritizing your goals for 2022, let's make you the priority. We can chat details about what would make your home or business data connection the most successful. To add or update your services, call me, Samantha Knoll, for your Lisco sales and account management. 641-209-5400, 209-5400, or visit us at lisco.com.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Get the small-town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime at Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog boys on the road at Burlington and trailing at the half 32-18. Tonight's halftime stats are brought to you by Sonic Drive-In on North 63 in Ottumwa. For the Bulldogs, Shakir Pope started the game off red hot, scored 11 points in the first quarter. That is his total for the first half. Not a lot of help for him, though. Carter Thompson has 5 and Rasha Pope has 2. And that is it for OHS. For Burlington, Merkesh Lewis has a game-high 17 points. Nehemiah Lewis has 6. 3 points for Bryson Tate, 4 points for J.J. Martin, and 2 points for Shea Stringer. Free throws, Ottumwa only took 1 free throw in the game. It was missed, or in the first half. And for Burlington, they were 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Foul trouble, Rasha Pope, Tanner Shark, and Trey Brown all have 2 fouls each. Burlington's leading scorer, Merkesh Lewis, has 2 fouls as well. Nobody else for the Greyhounds has more than 1. Called 7 fouls on Ottumwa, or 7 fouls on Ottumwa, 4 on Burlington in that first half. Ottumwa was right there for a quarter and a half. In fact, the Bulldogs took an 18-17 lead on a 3-pointer by Carter Thompson, and then OHS didn't score again the rest of the half. Rasha Pope got his second foul. That took Ottumwa's starting point guard off the floor, and then the turnover started to mount against that Burlington zone press. The Greyhounds ended the half on a 15-0 run, and they lead by 14. Some good news, though, from back home. Your Bulldog girls basketball team victorious over Burlington tonight. They beat the Greyhounds 45-24. That'll snap a 3-game losing streak for the Bulldog girls and even their record up at 4-4 as they get ready for tomorrow night's girls-boys doubleheader at Ames. As for the boys game here tonight at Ottumwa, Coach Hart said this before the game. I said it in the pregame show. Ottumwa has to take better care of the basketball. Period. And Burlington is trying to force turnovers, obviously, with that zone press. They forced Ottumwa into 1 10-second call. Ottumwa's had a few of their balls thrown away. There have been several traveling calls in this game. And if you were listening to the first half, you know I didn't like a lot of them, both ways. I didn't like the calls against Burlington's players either. There's way too much traveling being called tonight. But you got to know that's what they're doing. And Ottumwa has got to cut down on the turnovers if they want to come back in this game. And whether or not they come back in this game, it's a problem they've got to fix if they want to start finding some more success like they did in the early part of the season. Got to take better care of the basketball. There are shots against this defense, against this zone. There are openings. Ottumwa's just got to make sure they hold on to the ball long enough to get to those openings. Again, at the half, Ottumwa trailing 32-18. That'll do it for the Bulldog Halftime Show. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ready to start the second half. Your Ottumwa High Boys basketball team trailing Burlington here on the road tonight, 32-18. Bulldogs, Rasha Pope, Carter Thompson, Tanner Shark, Shakir Pope, Trey Brown on the floor. Burlington, J.J. Martin, Christos Consabalos, Nehemiah Lewis, Marquise Lewis, Bryson Tate. Bulldog basketball, right side, Tanner Shark. Shark down towards the corner, skip it left side for Pope. Rasha up top, Thompson, right side to Tanner. Left-handed three on the way, count it! Tanner Shark with the three-pointer, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa. That's his first three of the year. That'll end that 15-0 Burlington run. Martin the other way, layup, right side, no good. Rebound, Rasha Pope. Pope pulls up to let Martin go by, gets it ahead to Shark. Tanner left side. Dribbles to the corner, handoff to Shakir Pope. Shakir brings it down the lane, right-handed layup, counted in the foul. Shakir Pope with another chance for a three-point play. He had an and one in the first half. Couldn't hit the free throw, but now he's got 13 in the game. And that is on Marquise Lewis. That is the third foul on Burlington's leading scorer. Shakir's free throw too strong again, and Marquise Lewis the rebound. 32-23, Dogs starting out with 5 quick points. Cut the lead down to 9. Marquise Lewis dribbles left, finds Consabalos. Down the lane, curls in, floater, got the roll. First bucket of the night for Consabalos, and it is 34-23 Greyhounds. That allows them to set up that 1-2-2 trapping press. Thompson up ahead to Trey Brown, right side into the front court, and he got his pocket pick from behind by Consabalos. Now J.J. Martin into the front court as Ottumwa hustles back. 6:45, third quarter. Ottumwa down 11. Martin down to the baseline. Jump pass out to Marquise Lewis. Fadeaway 18-footer, too strong. And they call that foul, I think, on Tanner Shark. Nehemiah Lewis went up over Shark's back. And they call it on Shark. How is that not a displacement foul on Lewis jumping over Shark? Third foul on Tanner. Inbounds pass deflected by Brown. It goes to Bryson Tate left side. Skip it right side. Consabalos for three, no. Lewis the rebound underneath. The putback, no. And Rashaw Pope the rebound. Well, at least a little bit of justice there. As now Carter Thompson into the front court. Hands off to Pope. Rashaw around to pick left side. Tried to fire the pick and roll to Shakir Pope. It deflected off a Burlington player back to the left and out of bounds on the far side. 6:14 to go, third quarter. Ottumwa down 11, 34-23. And Tanner's pass into the left corner for Shakir Pope, knocked back out of bounds by Burlington. Tanner will try it again. Shark gets it left wing to Trey Brown. Brown hands it back to Carter Thompson. Thompson brings it back between the circles, now back to the left side. Hounded by Bryson Tate, handoff to Rashaw. Shakir Pope, but he stepped out of bounds. Burlington's court here is your normal, wooden basketball court. The out-of-bounds lines are purple. They're thin. There's not any thick out-of-bounds lines, so sometimes perhaps you're not paying attention. You can stray to that line. Marquise Lewis, a baseline drive cut off by Shakir Pope, up top to Tate. Free throw line, pull up in the lane, 8-footer, banked it in and out. Nehemiah Lewis, the rebound, the putback good. Ottumwa not rebounding well right now, and they're down 36-23. Thompson, skip it right side for Rasha. He'll get across the timeline. Looking to trap him up high on the right, but he dribbles out of it, gets it to Shark. Shark goes left wing to Thompson. Skip it right wing for Rashaw Pope. Three-pointer on the way, little too strong. It hits the rim, goes over the backboard and out of bounds. Alan Cook is back in for Ottumwa, placing Trey Brown. And Marquise Lewis starts to bring it up, then hands it off to J.J. Martin. Wish he'd hand it off to Trey Brown. Trey's out of the game for Ottumwa now. Tate left side, a handoff to Martin, curls up top, try to go down the lane, and he's called for palming the basketball. So Burlington turns it over. 5:04, third quarter. Ottumwa still down 36-23. Inbound to Rashaw right side. Walks it towards the timeline. Skips it left side for Carter. He dribbles across the stripe and gets around Consabalos. And now Christos Consabalos called for a reach-in foul from behind. That'll be his second. Team foul number 2. And Thompson will inbound from the far side. Carter throws it up high, left side to Rashaw Pope. Pope goes around a pick, tried to lob it to Alan Cook, deflected into the corner for Thompson, back to Pope. No look pass to Shakir, tried to go underneath to Cook, couldn't hang on to it, and the loose ball picked up by Burlington. Tate into the front court right side. Up top for Marquise Lewis. Driving right side on Pope. Runner in the lane off the glass, no, but Nehemiah Lewis the rebound, the putback good, and the foul. Ottumwa just not boxing out Nehemiah Lewis right now. He's gotten 3 or 4 offensive boards in this quarter. He's got a chance at a three-point play. And Tanner Shark just got his 4th foul. Trey Brown will replace him. Lewis at the line, 2 for 3 on the night. 38-23, now Burlington with its biggest lead at 15. Free throw, didn't even draw iron, hit the backboard and came down. And the rebound to Cook. Shakir into the front court, gives it to Rashaw Pope. Goes high post right side, Trey Brown had his pocket pick from behind by Nehemiah Lewis. Lewis all the way down, kind of bobbled as he went up, but still able to lay it in. I think he was thinking about dunking it. Bobbled it on the way up, but still managed to get the layup. 40-23. Left side for Cook. Down to the baseline, Shakir Pope drives in, goes up, gets fouled, and Pope should go to the line here to shoot 2. Bryson Tate with his first foul, team foul number 3 on the Greyhounds. 3:56 to go, third quarter. Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. Pope at the line 0 for 2 on the night, but he buries this one. He's got 14 points, 40-24. One more for the Bulldogs senior. And he gets them both. 15 in the game for Shakir Pope. Problem is the rest of his team has only 10. Ottumwa down 40-25. J.J. Martin up high. Throws it left side for Consavalos. Christos Consavalos, 99.9% sure that is of Greek heritage. Gets it back up top to J.J. Martin. Back left side to Consavalos. The right side, Nehemiah Lewis. Left side for Bryson Tate. Tate guarded by Brown. Pass deflected. Trey Brown tips it. It's tipped ahead by Shakir Pope. And Tate runs it down, dives on the floor to get it. And a whistle. And they're going to give Burlington a timeout here. Tate was trying to call a timeout, and they granted. 3:19 to go, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree. And our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
During the timeout, the officials had to go over to the scorer's table. They reset the shot clock during that loose ball episode, and Ottumwa never had possession, so the shot clock should not have reset. They've now put 17 seconds on it. Now the officials are going to have another discussion. It's Burlington ball. Now, they should be inbounding in the backcourt. Tate called the timeout way back there. That's what Coach Hartz is saying. That timeout was called way in the backcourt. So Burlington should at least have to inbound from back there. I'm not sure why this is taking that much discussion. They fixed the shot clock, and the inbounds needs to be back here. Ottumwa never had possession. Trey Brown deflected it a couple times. Shakir Pope deflected it once. None of them ever grabbed the basketball. And now they've decided that Burlington committed a shot clock violation, and it'll be Ottumwa basketball. I didn't realize the shot clock had run down that far. The shot clock's still showing 17. If it's a Ottumwa ball, they have to reset it now. I'm going to have to ask Coach Hartz after the game exactly what went down on this. We can't tell. We're up here in the press box. Burlington, by the way, and we mentioned it before, very nice press box for us to broadcast from here in their gym. And now, after a long talk with Burlington head coach Caleb Akey, the official going over to talk to Neil Hartz, who nods and accepts, and it's going to be a Ottumwa ball. They announced a shot clock violation. Yeah, this started with them initially resetting the shot clock when Ottumwa never gained possession of the ball. Now the scorer's table still asking a question. Guys, do you realize we tipped this game off an hour late? It's after 9:30. I don't know if Burlington has a curfew, but we might threaten it if we go on much longer. All right, Ottumwa inbounding. Getting into Shakir Pope, and he throws it away. But Rashaw Pope gets it back. Back up top, Shakir Pope down the lane. Kick it right wing to Carter Thompson. Thompson backs away. Picked up his dribble right side. Got it up top, Trey Brown. Brown dribbles right side, gives it back to Thompson. Thompson curls to the free throw line. Kick it left corner, Allen Cook. Shot fake and a drive in by the big man. Little runner, short. Tried to get his own rebound, tipped it out of bounds. It'll go back to Burlington. 2:54 to go in the third. Ottumwa still down 40-25 after all of that. With all that shot clock kerfuffle, it is the first year of the shot clock in Iowa high school basketball. There's going to be some bumps from time to time. Nehemiah Lewis, top of the key, right side. Constabelos to the wing for J.J. Martin, and a whistle, a foul away from the ball, an offensive foul on Burlington. Nehemiah Lewis gets his second, team foul number 4. Mateo Rascon is checked back into the game for the Greyhounds. Rashaw Pope dribbles left, hands off to Shakir. He goes high on the right side to Carter Thompson. Thompson to the wing, Trey Brown. Brown around to pick. Driving in on Constabelos, pull-up jumper in the lane, too strong. Rebound to Nehemiah Lewis. Lewis probably going to end up with a double-digit rebound game tonight. Constabelos into the front court, drives down to the baseline, kick into the corner, Marquise Lewis. Shot fake and a drive. Layup too strong, rebound tapped out of bounds. It will stay with Burlington. J.J. Martin will trigger the inbounds pass. Shot clock did not reset. The ball didn't hit the rim. 2 minutes to go in the quarter, 23 on the shot clock. Martin tried to go in the right corner, and Trey Brown knocked it out of bounds. Good hands in the passing lane. Now Martin moves closer to that corner. Kicks it left corner, and a three on the way by Rascon. No good. Rebound tipped out. Constabelos has it. Another offensive rebound. Now out to Martin for a three off the glass. No good. Rascon saves it, but it's deflected. Trey Brown gets it up ahead. Shakir Pope. Pope one-on-one Constabelos. Euro step, missed it. Trey Brown, though, the rebound, and he's stripped. Will they say he was shooting? No, foul on the floor. That foul on Constabelos, that's his third, team foul number 5. Carter Thompson will throw the inbounds pass. And just lobs it up top for Shakir Pope. Pope trying to drive on Rascon, now goes right wing to Thompson. Thompson nearly threw it away, couldn't pick it up because he'd already lost his dribble, but Rashaw Pope rescues it. Thompson double team, knocked down, no call. Now got it to Rashaw Pope. Pope is fouled. Burlington fans don't like it. They thought they had a breakaway. I thought Carter Thompson got fouled. He was sprawled out of bounds. And now Constabelos has picked up his 4th foul, team foul number 6. So Constabelos will sit, and Shea Stringer's into the game. Each team now has a guard with 4 fouls. Constabelos for Burlington, Tanner Shark for Ottumwa. Neither is in the game right now. Minute 24 to go in the quarter. And now a whistle. And they did not reset the shot clock after the foul call. And that will need to happen. So we reset the shot clock and we'll inbound again. Rashaw Pope into the backcourt for Carter Thompson. Thompson right back across the timeline, gets it to Rashaw high on the left. Pope over to the right, handoff to Carter, bobbled. Rashaw tips it back to Carter. Carter trying to get around a Cook pick. Pivots at the elbow, kick it to the baseline for Cook underneath Shakir Pope, and he's fouled as he goes up. Shakir Pope will shoot 2. Dogs got the ball movement they wanted that time. And Mateo Rascon picks up his first, team foul number 7. 2-shot foul here for Shakir Pope. Pope is 2 for 4 from the line tonight. He has 15 of Ottumwa's 25 points. First free throw, good. Missed his first 2, but he's hit his last 3, 40-26. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Mike and the team at Mike's Pizza, Ottumwa's favorite place to eat. Second free throw, too strong that time. Rebound went through the legs of Rascon, and Shakir picks it up. Kicks it back to Rasha, and they're going to call Shakir for a travel. That spin move was a little too much. Can't argue with that call. 1:02 to go in the quarter. Ottumwa down 40-26. Each team's only scored 8 points in the third. Ottumwa's played even with Burlington here, just haven't been able to cut into the deficit. Rascon right side, Goes to the baseline for Nehemiah Lewis. Lob underneath to Marquise Lewis. Nice pass, brother to brother, and Marquise lays it in. First bucket of the second half. He's got 19 in the game, 42-26. Rasha skip pass left side of the front court, Trey Brown. Brown tried to dish it to Allen Cook and didn't see Rascone cutting in front. Burlington picks it off. Shea Stringer long packs up ahead left corner, Marquise Lewis. Double teamed him in the corner. Picked up his dribble, throws it back up high to Stringer. Skip pass right side to J.J. Martin. Drives in the lane, lost the handle, but it deflects off Shakir Pope and out of bounds. 21.1 seconds on the game clock, 20 seconds on the shot clock. As Martin looks to inbound. And a lob up top, Marquise Lewis. On the left wing, drives in. Kicks it right corner, J.J. Martin. Shot faking a drive, pull up, jumper off the glass. He kind of adjusted in midair and drew the contact, and he'll shoot two. And foul on Allen Cook, his second, team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. Martin at the line, 58% on the season, hits the first. That's his 5th point, 43-26. Second free throw, too strong, rebound to Trey Brown. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Shakir Pope into the front court. Left side to Rasha with 5. Rasha's got to go. Goes left around a pick. Accelerates all the way to the hole. Laid up, missed it. 43-26. We're back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Karina Drummond with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. We are a full-service salon offering hair, nail, brow, lash, facial, and waxing services. We also handle weddings, proms, and other large events with multiple person makeover sessions, so contact us early to get booked for your next event. We thank all of our loyal customers for your patronage and invite all newcomers to join our salon family. And remember, looking good doesn't happen by chance, it happens by appointment with Reflection Studio in Ottumwa. Like Reflection Studio on Facebook and visit reflectionstudio.com. That's Reflections with a Z.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Don't battle yourself. You gotta get up and own it. You're bruising your blessing while losing and wishing that you had a different opponent.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bulldog boys basketball tonight at Burlington. The Grayhounds lead your Bulldogs 43-26. Burlington with the ball, J.J. Martin right side. Up top, Bryson Tate. Back right side to Martin. Ottumwa's in the zone. Left side, Shea Stringer. Back to Martin on the right. Left side to Tate. Tate penetrates. Picked up his dribble, lob it back right side to Martin. Martin backs it out. 12 on the shot clock. Left side for Stringer, in the corner for Tate. Tate lob it to the free throw line extended for Lewis. Tried to pass underneath. Luke Gravy picks it off. Dogs running. Rasha Pope, right side Trey Brown. Didn't have numbers. Trey up top to Gravy. Gravy a shot fake. A pull-up jumper at the free throw line. In and out, no good. Rebound tapped out, but controlled by Mateo Rascone for Burlington. Marquise Lewis slips, but keeps his dribble, keeps his drive. Goes left side. Layup, no, but they whistle a foul on Ottumwa. Lewis limping a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Trey Brown just got his third foul. Trey hasn't scored in this game. That is surprising. Marquise Lewis at the line. 3 for 5 tonight. First one this trip is good. And that is his 20th point. Very talented 6'5" senior forward. Second free throw, and he got the roll. 45-26. A year ago, Ottumwa lost at home by 20 to Burlington. Tonight they're down 19 early fourth quarter. Carter Thompson backing away. Ottumwa's got to go. They got to get across the timeline. Pope does it, splitting defenders. Rasha to the right baseline for Shakir, to the wing Brown. Back to Pope, up high on the right, up top to Thompson. Carter back right to Rasha. J.J. Martin shadows him now. Left side for Thompson. Into the corner for Gravy. Luke drives in, cut off, pivots, skip it right side for Trey Brown. Long two-point jumper, off the rim, no. Long rebound out to Shakir Pope. The shot clock went off, but the ball did hit the rim. Now the pass knocked away. Ball loose on the floor. Brown dives for it, gets it to Shakir Pope, and he lost it going up of his own accord out of bounds back to Burlington. The shot clock ran out after that miss by Trey Brown, but the ball did hit the rim, and the officials didn't stop play. They knew that it wasn't a violation. Now over to the right side is J.J. Martin. Back up top, left side for Tate. Into the corner for Stringer. Baseline drive, jump pass knocked out of bounds by Trey Brown. Trey got both hands on that. Couldn't grab it, but blocked it out of bounds. .6:11 to go. Officials have issued a bench warning to Ottumwa here. Bryson Tate nearly lost it, got it in the left corner for McKeish Lewis. Lewis backing down, pass in the lane deflected. It's going to roll all the way out to midcourt right side where it's picked up by Tate. Tate driving back in, right side to Martin. Shot fake and a drive. Dish underneath to Rascone. Shot fake, got men up in the air, went up and drew the foul. He'll shoot two. And if that's on Trey Brown, it's his fourth. It is. Team foul number 5. Teo Rascone at the line, 50% on the season. First one this trip is good. His first point of the night. 46-26. One more for the 6'3" senior. Puts it up, knocks it down. He'll check out and be replaced by Nehemiah Lewis. 47-26. Carter Thompson on the right against the press. Bounce it left to Pope. Rashaw across the timeline left side. Tried to fire it to Shakir Pope, deflected. It went to Trey Brown. He got it back to Pope, deflected. Back to Brown, and Trey lays it in. And Trey finally has his first bucket. 47-28. Bulldogs got the fortunate bounce that time. Martin to the high post for McKeish Lewis. Dribbles to the elbow, goes right side for Stringer, down to the baseline for Nehemiah Lewis, up top to Martin, left side to Merkish. Baseline drive, pull up baseline jumper, no good, rebound Trey Brown. Trey wants to push tempo here. Throw it right side, Carter Thompson. Thompson drives in, little runner, in and out, no good. Nehemiah Lewis the rebound. Up ahead to Martin, long pass, nice catch by Merkish Lewis, but Shakir Pope blocks the shot out of bounds. Substitution for Ottumwa. Tanner Shark back in, replacing Carter Thompson. Tanner playing with 4 fouls, as is Trey Brown. 5:06 to go. Bulldogs down 47-28. And we'll pause briefly here as Merkish Lewis hit the deck on the baseline outside the lane after that blocked shot, and they are using a towel to clean up the perspiration. So Martin will inbound from the baseline. And he goes right side for Lewis. Shot fake. Kicks it out to Tate. Tate on the right wing. Up top for Lewis. Left side for Stringer. Stringer skip it right side to Martin. Martin to the free throw line. Down the lane. Fed it across to Merkish Lewis, who lays it in. Nice drive and dish by J.J. Martin. 23 for Merkish Lewis. And it is 49-28. Trey Brown driving in right side, splitting defenders, shot off the rim, no good. Rebound on the floor, picked up by Stringer. Shea Stringer into the front court, down the lane, kick it left corner. J.J. Martin for 3, no. Rebound on the floor will be picked up by Shakir Pope. Gets it to Shark. Tanner into the front court, accelerates, kick it left wing for Rasha. Goes around to Shark pick. Now back up top to Tanner, right side for Gravy. Gravy, handoff to Shakir Pope. Pope around a Brown pick. Now back to the corner for Gravy. Down to the block for Trey Brown. Backing down off the glass. Countered in the foul. Trey Brown with a chance for a three-point play. Bryson Tate with his second foul. Team foul number 8. Trey going to the line, 56% on the season. 4:03 to go in the game. Ottumwa down 49-30. Trey's free throw is no good, and the rebound to Stringer. Boy, Ottumwa's not been very good from the line tonight in limited opportunities. Martin on the right side, 3:55 to go, to the corner, Nehemiah Lewis. Up top for Tate, left side Stringer. Stringer penetrates, kick it to the right block for Lewis, one dribble, lay it up, missed it. Lewis has missed a few bunnies tonight. Rebound Tanner Shark to the right side, front court for Pope. Pope behind the back dribble, right wing to Trey Brown, and yeah, Trey kind of tried to do a little shimmy shake and traveled. 3:38 to go, 19-point deficit for Ottumwa. And Burlington now will start to go deeper into its bench. Xavion Baker, a 6'2" junior, checks in, as does Carson Ziegler, a 6'1" junior. Xavion Baker, I remember very well from Burlington's football team. Caleb Campbell will come in for Ottumwa and replace Rashaw Pope. And Landon Platten will check in for Ottumwa, and he will replace Luke Gravy. So the Bulldogs have Shakir Pope, Trey Brown, Tanner Shark, Caleb Campbell, and Landon Platten on the floor. Burlington, J.J. Martin, Carson Ziegler, Xavion Baker, Nehemiah Lewis, and Marquise Lewis. Martin, right side for Ziegler. To the corner for Nehemiah Lewis. Up top, Marquise Lewis. He'll try a three and hit it. He's a 35% three-point shooter. That's his first one made tonight. And Burlington will call a timeout. 30-second timeout on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
All roads lead to the new home of the realtors you've come to trust in our community, Bridge City Realty. Whether you're buying or selling property, contact our qualified staff of experienced professional salespeople at our offices, now located next door to Walgreens. We're right in the heart of Ottumwa at 301 West 4th, so stop by or call our new office line at 684-1234. Bridge City Realty, Southeast Iowa's #1 real estate agency.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, which Burlington used to make some substitutions. Bulldogs have the ball. They trail 52-30. Tanner Shark into the front court. We'll try to catch up on the Burlington subs here. Stringer and Rascone are back in. We've seen them before. Trey Brown up top. Left side for Caleb Campbell. He'll launch a three. Count it. Boy, Caleb Campbell's a good shooter. Another three-pointer for Ottumwa, brought to you by Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance in Ottumwa, 52-33. Left side is Stringer. Pull-up jumper left side, and he got the roll. Stringer has 4, 54-33. The assist went to Aiden Pfeiffer, a 6'2" senior, who was just checked in. Shark hands off to Shakir Pope. Pope spinning, gets it up top to Campbell. Campbell over to the right of the dribble, handoff Trey Brown. Brown around a pick, free throw line, pull-up jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound to Rascone. Into the front court is Stringer, accelerates, bounce it left side for Ziegler. Ziegler drives in, puts up a runner, no good. Rascone, though, the rebound. Too far underneath the hoop, dribbles out, whistle, and a foul on Ottumwa. And that'll be a foul on the floor, team foul number 6. Landon Platten gets his first. 2:19 to go, Ottumwa down 54-33. Jared Mitchell will check in here for Ottumwa. He'll replace Shakir Pope. Pope will end his night with 16 points. Inbound right side to Rascone. Dribbles to the elbow, kick it up top. Ziegler launches a three. No good. Long rebound. Chased down by Jared Mitchell, and he managed to get it to Trey Brown. Up ahead to Tanner Shark. Shark accelerates left side all the way in. Drew the contact. Shot no good, but Tanner will shoot two. That foul is on Pfeiffer, his first. Team foul number 9 on the Greyhounds. Shark at the line, 58% on the season. Left-handed senior. Put it up, and a little too strong off the rim. Tanner, of course, quarterback of the football team, led Ottumwa to its best football season in a long time in the fall. But best known for being an all-state level pitcher Second free throw, left it short. Rebound to Mitchell, and Mitchell's put back and left it short. Rebound to Rascon. Platten hit the deck on the play. Burlington 5-on-4 the other way. Left wing Ziegler drives in as Platten races back into the play over to Baker. Right side for Pfeiffer, up top to Ziegler. Back to the right wing for Pfeiffer. Baseline drive, cut off, backs it out. Throws it up top for Stringer. Stringer right side, 15 on the shot clock. 3 in the way by Pfeiffer, no good, and the rebound to Tanner Shark. Tanner into the front court with 1:34 to go. Round to the left side, down to the baseline, cut off. Up and under move, got the shot high off the glass, too strong, rebound to Rascon. Long pass up ahead to Ziegler, trying to drive in on Brown. Turnaround jumper, no good. Mitchell fighting for the rebound, tipped out of bounds. They say it'll stay with Burlington. That doesn't make any sense. Mitchell was trying to tip it the other way. Baker pushed it out of bounds, but they say it's off Ottumwa. Bulldogs will get Bryant Wilson into the game. He will replace Tanner Shark. So it's Wilson, Campbell, Platten, Mitchell, and Trey Brown on the floor for Ottumwa now. Inbound to left corner for Ziegler. Drives in, pull-up jumper outside the lane, no. Baker the rebound. The big man turnaround, blocked either by Platten or Brown or maybe by both of them. Rebound to Ottumwa. Wilson into the front court. 1:05 to go. Right side to Campbell. Campbell towards the corner, Trey Brown. Brown dribbling to the wing. Now spinning into the lane, and the layup good. Trey Brown with a nice move. He's got 6. 54-35. 50 seconds to go. Chase Stringer into the front court. Behind the back dribble, lost it. The ball is loose, left side. Stringer picks it back up. Try to get it to Ziegler, threw it away. Campbell has it. Caleb Campbell takes it all the way down and lays it in. He's got 5. 54-37. Stringer across the timeline, left side. Kicks it right side, stolen by Trey Brown. Brown racing back the other way. He's ahead of everybody, and he'll just lay it in with the right hand. 54-39, Ottumwa closing within 15 in garbage time. Down to 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is still running, but there's more time on the shot clock than the game clock. That doesn't make sense. Now they turn it off with 10 seconds. And Burlington will just dribble this out. Final score, Burlington 54 and Ottumwa 39. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and wrap it up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Lisa Bittner, Clinic Manager at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. We specialize in geriatrics, internal medicine, family practice, and we see patients of all ages. We have an entire pediatrics team ready to serve you year-round. We also have quick care walk-in available Monday through Friday from 7 to 5. From babies to grandparents and everything in between, we are here for you at Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercy1.org.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Hey, nice job clearing the clog.
Thanks.
You know anybody who could repair the water damage in my basement?
Roto-Rooter does that.
Do you guys fix water heaters?
Roto-Rooter does that.
How about a leaky faucet?
We do that.
Disposal repair?
We do that.
I've got to run a few errands, but if you could finish up those pies, that'd be great. Thanks.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Pies. Okay.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to the Carl Johansson Gymnasium in Burlington, where your Ottumwa boys basketball team falls to the Burlington Grayhounds 54-39. Scoring tonight for Ottumwa, Shakir Pope led OHS with 16 points. Trey Brown had 8. Caleb Campbell had 5. Carter Thompson had 5. Tanner Shark had 3. Rasha Pope had 2. For Burlington, Rakesh Lewis had 26 points. Nehemiah Lewis added 12. 5 for J.J. Martin, 4 for Shea Stringer, 3 for Bryson Tate, 2 for Mateo Rascon, and 2 for Christos Consabalos. Ottumwa falls to 2-5 on the season. Burlington improves to 9-3. Our next broadcast of Ottumwa High Basketball comes up tomorrow night. Bulldog girls and boys on the road at Ames. Girls at 6:15, boys at 7:45. Here on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time: Bridge City Realty, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Reflection Studio, Mercy One Ottumwa, Roto-Rooter, Family First Chiropractic, Lee's Photography, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Meridian Credit Union, Lisco, Marvin Boyer with Shelter Insurance, and Sonic Drive-In. A big thank you to Bulldog head coach Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight, and a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Carmen Pratt, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you tomorrow night when the Bulldog girls and boys play at Ames. Until then, good night, everybody.